Picture this, payday finally hits. You check your bank account and for a few hours you feel rich. Then bills come out, rent, car payment, subscriptions you forgot about. By the time the dust settles, half your paycheck is already gone. And 2 weeks later, you're right back where you started, waiting for the next payday like it's some kind of finish line. Here's the strange part. You have a good job, a decent salary, maybe even a raise last year, but somehow your bank account never seems to grow, and you start asking yourself, where does all my money actually go? Because here's the truth most people never hear. A paycheck by itself will never make you wealthy. It doesn't matter how much you earn. What matters is what you do with it the moment it lands in your account. So in this video, we're breaking down the exact step-by-step path to turn your paycheck into real, lasting wealth, even if you're not making six figures. My name is Jack. If you've ever felt like your paycheck disappears before it even counts, hit subscribe because this one's for you. Let's start with something that might sound controversial. A bigger paycheck does not automatically mean more wealth. In fact, some of the highest earners in the country have almost nothing saved. Why? Because of something called lifestyle inflation. Every time income goes up, spending quietly goes up right along with it. New car, bigger apartment, more takeout. The raise disappears before you even notice it happened. Let's look at the math. Imagine two people. Person A earns $50,000 a year and saves 20% of every paycheck. Person B earns $90,000 a year and saves 0% because there's always next month. After 10 years, assuming modest 7% investment growth, Person A has built roughly $150,000. Person B has built exactly $0. Same decade, wildly different outcomes. The paycheck size didn't decide who got wealthy. The system behind the paycheck did. And here's what most people don't realize. Wealth isn't built by what you earn. It's built by the percentage of your paycheck that never gets touched. So how do you actually build that system? Let's walk through the step-by-step path. Step 1. Pay yourself first. The moment your paycheck lands, before rent, before groceries, before anything else, move a fixed percentage straight into savings or investing. Even 10% works to start. Automate it so it happens before you even see the money. Because money you never see is money you never miss. Step 2. Build a paycheck buffer. Most financial stress doesn't come from not making enough. It comes from living paycheck to paycheck with zero breathing room. Build 1 month of expenses as a buffer in your checking account. Suddenly, a late paycheck or unexpected bill stops feeling like a crisis. Step 3. Separate your paycheck into 3 buckets. Needs, wealth building, and freedom spending. Needs covers rent, bills, groceries. Wealth building covers savings and investing. Freedom spending is guilt-free money for the things you actually enjoy. This isn't about restriction, it's about direction. Step 4. Increase your investing percentage every time your income increases. Got a raise? Don't upgrade your lifestyle to match it. Upgrade your investing rate instead. If you get a 5% raise, push 3% of it straight into investments. You'll still feel richer, and your future self gets wealthier too. Step 5. Let time and consistency do the heavy lifting. This is where it gets exciting. Imagine investing just $400 a month starting today. At an average 8% annual return after 25 years, that becomes roughly $380,000. You would have contributed $120,000 of your own money. The other $260,000. That's compounding, quietly working in the background while you lived your life. Now here's a mindset shift that changes everything. Stop thinking of your paycheck as spending money. Start thinking of it as a machine. Every paycheck is a chance to build one more piece of a machine that eventually pays you, whether you show up to work or not. Think of it like planting a small orchard. Your paycheck is the seed. Spending it all immediately is like eating the seed before it ever gets planted. But investing even a portion of it means, year after year, that seed grows into a tree that produces fruit on its own. Eventually, you're not just living off your paycheck. You're living off what your paycheck built. Now you might be thinking, Okay, but my paycheck barely covers my bills as it is. Fair. And that's exactly why step 1 matters so much. You don't need a bigger income to start. You need a smaller percentage, applied consistently, starting now. Even 5% is better than 0%. The habit matters more than the amount, at least in the beginning. So let's recap the path. First, pay yourself first automatically. Second, build a 1-month paycheck buffer. Third, split your income into needs, wealth building, and freedom spending. Fourth, raise your investing percentage every time your paycheck grows. And fifth, stay consistent and let compounding do what it does best. Because here's the truth most people learn far too late. A paycheck can support your life, but only a system built around that paycheck can build your wealth. The size of your income determines your starting point, but the system you build around it determines your future. If this video helped you see your paycheck differently, hit subscribe for more. And I want to know, are you currently living paycheck to paycheck, or have you already started building your system? Let me know in the comments. Because the moment you stop spending your paycheck and start directing it, that's when it finally starts working for you.